everyone, and welcome back into my kitchen this evening. I haven't moved my table, guys, so I'm just going to show you each thing individually because I can't stretch it out today. This evening I'm going to make some pancakes for you, a little different, because for tea tonight I'm going to be having some soup and Vaughn's just going to have a sausage roll with some beans, so there's not much to show you there. So what I thought I would do is some pancakes that we could have for later. In the bowl here I have got 100 grams of self-raising flour. It does say plain flour in the recipe, but self-raising is just as good. And I've also put in a tablespoon of oil, sunflower oil I've got, but you could use olive oil if you prefer. Into the bowl I'm going to add 2 eggs that I have just cracked into the bowl. I haven't beaten them up yet, so I don't need to worry about it until I've done it there. And then in here I have got 300 millilitres of milk. So I'm just going to pour the whole lot in. And then if I step back, all I'm going to do is with my whisk, just very slowly to begin with, so you don't have it plopping over the sides, I'm just going to almost stir it round, and then as it starts to come together I can get a little bit faster. Now obviously you would normally be doing this on the surface, but I'm just holding it just now so that you can see what I'm up to. Now you can use an electric whisk if you had one for this, but I'm doing it again just by hand to let you see that it can be done. And if you use the whisk the way I'm doing it just now and get all the lumps out, you actually can do it quite easily without an electric whisk. And it serves 2 purposes. Number 1, you're saving the electricity, but also you're giving yourself a workout. So here we are, all mixed in beautifully. At this stage what you should maybe do is allow the mixture to rest for a little while in the fridge, but I don't have time to do that in order to show you at least one. So I'm going to do at least one pancake just now, and then maybe I'll let it rest for a wee while and then I'll continue to do the rest. So let me just go off camera just to get rid of the whisk, and I'm going to grab my soup ladle, which is quite a good measuring tool. Over here in my frying pan, which I've already got on the stove, I have got another tablespoon of oil that has already been heating up. So we should be almost ready, and all I'm going to do is just take a full ladle of the batter and pop it in. Now you could shape the pan round if you want it completely circular, but I'm not too fussy, to be honest. But I've done it for you just now, and what you need to do is you need to be patient with this, and you need to wait until it starts to come away from the sides and it starts to bubble on the top, and I'll be able to show you that in a wee minute once it's got to that stage. And I use one of these, a palette knife, which is quite good for turning it over if you have one. If not, just 2 ordinary knives that you could maybe use to flip over, or even a fish slice. I mean, you can improvise. So at the moment it's not quite ready yet, but as you can see it's starting to bubble up round the sides, so I need to keep it on the stove, and I can have a little keek underneath, and it's still quite peely-wally, as we would say in Scotland, so I want to keep it on the heat until it starts to brown. Then I'll be able to flip it over. So if you just bear with me. Yep, it's brown now, so I'm going to try very carefully. Just going to put my knife underneath and flip it over. And as the oil gets hotter and hotter, you will see it starting to sort of bubble away from the frying pan, and you know then it's actually cooking. I'll just get a dessert plate, excuse me, to sit my pancake on. Well, not even a dessert plate, probably a big dinner plate would be better. And if you've got your fat hot enough, guys, then it really shouldn't take that long to do. And the secret also is to have enough, not too much, but not so that it's greasy, but enough oil on the bottom of your frying pan so that it does slide off easily. And then all I'm going to do is just flip that onto the plate. And there we have one pancake. I don't know if you can see that. And it's nicely browned there. Now I'm going to carry on doing the rest. And once I've done the rest, I might perhaps even just do another quick video or even just put a photograph on to let you see what it all looks like. And there we have tonight's little cookery demonstration. So I think some of you may have tried that already with me, those of you that come to classes, but those of you that don't, then give it a go. The good thing about this recipe is that everything just goes into the bowl. Once you've measured everything out, you can just put it all into the bowl at the one time, mix it up, let it rest for a wee while, then portion it into a hot pan with using the ladle, and there we have it. Now we could have those just with butter. You could have it with butter and jam and then roll them up. You could have even syrup and some granulated or grated caster sugar, over the top. The list is endless. So here's my challenge. For those of you that would like to join in, I have given you a hint of some toppings that you could use for the pancakes. I would like you to tell me what other things could you either put in it or serve with pancakes, or crepes as they are better known. Okay guys, tune in tomorrow. I'll have something else for you lined up hopefully. Take care. Bye.